I'm Tom O'Hara, and welcome to Coach's Corner, where we explore Brentwood Baseball and the components and pieces and the stories and the people behind it. And today I'm really, really proud to have with us a really, really baseball guy, but more importantly, the vice president of our organization for many, many years, Mr. Mel Soto.
Hey, Tom.
Thank you for coming. How and when did you fall in love with baseball?
Oh, that was maybe 8 or 9 years old, but I didn't play until I was 10, and that was it was a big deal. It was a big deal because all the other boys were playing in an organized baseball team, and I never knew that existed. So that was my first experience.
What got you hooked on Brentwood?
I think in the very beginning, when I signed up my oldest son, right from the beginning, there was a great group of parents that were involved and engaged. I think that was a big part of it. My wife and I always talk about that. It was great times. And the involvement.
I remember them well.
Yeah, the involvement of the parents. I think that was a big part. And I came down to the park one day, and that was the end of that. And I still do that now.
When they're looking for you, they know where they'll find you.
Yes.
All right. So, how did you get involved with Brentwood Baseball?
Just looking to sign up my oldest son at the time, 32 years ago. And went down to the clubhouse, and I saw the kids playing, so I knew where to go. And I went down, signed them up, and I coached ever since. Always been involved, and it was, again, I have to say that the engagement of the parents being a tremendous support, I think that was a big to-do for me. So we played up until 12. And then we played the travel program, which was, actually traveling. I think that's been translated into, everybody plays travel now, but back in the day, it was, a travel team was a step above to the next level. Now I think that everybody plays travel, and we play different levels. I think that's, the leagues do a good job in splitting people up.
They've evolved.
Yeah. So they've worked with that.
Okay. So you get on board that ride. You and I both get on board that ride about that time. And what do you think was the finest moment that you had being involved with Brentwood Baseball?
That takes us to where we are today.
Okay.
I think this park was an accomplishment, I'm going to say. It took a long time, but it actually happened. And I think it was a huge milestone. This place was nothing but a real dump for, the misuse of property. For a lot of reasons.
As I called it, a vegetative ghetto.
Yeah, it was, it wasn't good. So when we came along with Brentwood Soccer, this was what's here now is, it's beautiful. And people always commented, we've been here 14, 15 years?
20 years.
Oh, okay. So, see how time flies.
Yeah.
So, and people say, boy, you guys really keep this place nice. But, it took a lot to get here, but I think that was a big deal for me to see this happen.
Did you see? Personally, I'm kind of torn. That, don't get me wrong, up until now, this the building of the park and so forth was definitely a midlife accomplishment for me. But I think I'm more excited now in starting a reboot. Where we're running a little league and a T-ball program, and
we had, as you know, when my oldest, your oldest Michael, when they were playing 12 and under, that Williamsport age, we had 45, 50 kids trying out for Williamsport.
Those were the days.
There's no, my boys are 10 years apart. 10 years later, from having 13 teams, they were 6. by the time David graduated. I think there was one team, 12, 11s, and 10-year-olds. And it speaks volume when your high school team goes, 1-19 for a season. I think that gets my attention.
Well, when you think you've seen it all, the other day I was speaking to a middle school team, a middle school tryout in our local school district, and there were 15 players, which should have been a warning sign. But I asked the 15 players, how many of you fellas have played Little League? And as God is my witness, 3 hands went up in the air out of 15. That's 80% of the children trying out for a school team who never played Little League. And I felt like it was like I got a second wind.
Yeah,
because it's so unacceptable.
I think that reaching down to the little ones to start having a baseball culture here again, I think it will happen. I think that the message is not getting out to the parents. So we've done a lot to try to get that out there.
Change that.
So yeah,
we're here, aren't we?
Yeah, so we're on it. We have I don't know, over 100 kids now. About
yeah.
So we're right there.
So
in a couple of weeks.
I know, we're close enough. We had the first team. The Senior Bowl program had their first workout today. Well. So you got to ask a quick question to me. Now,
where do you see this going? That's what I want to know. Where's your vision?
My vision is for guys like you and I to finally get some rest. However, we're not ready for it yet, and I'd like to think 5 years from now, that has always been the plan, is the younger people, those 12-year-old kids that we've got a big kick of, and their parents. I mean, we're all one big happy family today. Our board of directors are the original parents from back in BYA, and we have a wonderful approach to business. We have a wonderful approach to the game, and I just want to see that nothing endangers it, and with the growth will come a county championship.
Yeah,
that's my dream.
When my guys were coming up, they knew we come down Sunday morning, we play doubleheader. Sunday morning and one day during the week. And we took the tarps off. We had to do both fields every Sunday morning to get started. My boys never said boo about what had to be done. It was their park to take care of, and that is what we are instilling in the boys that work now at the park here, and keeps them off the street, gives them something to do, and also gives them accountability and responsibility. I think that I see the boys that have been around for a little while now, and they know what has to be done. You ask them about the water, the irrigation, whatever it is. Oh, this is the way we do it. I ask how they do it.
And as we joke at the board level, it's Tom's internship program.
Yeah. So.
Well, Mel, it was really, really nice talking to you today, and I know that you'll be back. We'll be watching. We'll be
the Coach's Corner. I love it.
The Coach's Corner.
This is good.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
And that's about all the time we have right now. But we'll be back again soon at Coach's Corner. And remember, Brentwood Baseball, where history repeats itself again and again.